This is a clip from the Chris Brake Show podcast.
It is another beautiful night in Indianapolis. I am Chris Brake. I'm sitting here with my friend Rick.
What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
Oh, pretty good, man. Ready to interview Andrew WK.
You should get up on that mic. Within, pretty much how close I am.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
better?
go. Oh, that sounds perfect, man. I want to apologize. Issue an apology here. Mr. John Rapp will not be here. He is sick. Well, we'll get into that later, but that's why we got Rick sitting in his spot. Here we go. All right. Well, we are going to talk to Mr. Andrew WK. Are you ready for that, Rick?
I'm ready. I'm ready to party hard. Definitely. This should be really interesting.
In case you're not aware, Andrew WK is the guy who does the Party Hard song. He wears all white, and he's got long brown hair. And that's really all I can tell you other than I love him, and I've been a fan ever since the beginning, so it was a real honor to speak to him. And we're just gonna drop it in here and get this motherfucker playing. But actually what happened is I was not recording right off the bat. I had plugged the mic into the headphone jack. So what you're gonna hear is just us coming back from me figuring out that snafu and shooting the shit, and then the interview begins. So thank you for listening. Here is Andrew WK. Thank you. I am glad that I checked that because I had the plug into the wrong thing and it wasn't even recording.
Oh, well, so. Good thinking. That's, it's always better to find that out now
yes.
than at the end, and then both sides of that.
Yeah, that would have broke my heart.
Well, then we just have to redo it, that's all.
Yeah. All right, I am sitting here with my friend Rick. He is also here in the studio, so you will hear both of us speaking to you.
Hello, Rick. How are you?
How's it going, Andrew?
Hey.
And our co-host, John Rapp, who is the creator of this program, actually fell deathly ill today, and he should be.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he should be okay tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's not that deathly. He's not in the hospital or anything.
No. I think he just had a serious migraine where he is. He's vomiting.
That sounds awful, but we'll send him some healing thoughts and energies, and thanks for keeping the show going in his absence. I'm glad to hear he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he should be good.
Yeah, Chris lured me over here with some Peach Vodka. Fill in.
Oh, wow.
Or try to, anyway.
Now, have you tried it?
No, this is definitely the first time. I'm really more of a beer drinker, I think.
I mean, have you tried it now, though? I mean, have you tasted it today?
Yeah.
Did it taste like peaches?
Definitely. Like
oh, wow.
peaches.
It's the cheap $2 pint stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not schnapps, though. It's not peach schnapps. It's actually referred to as peach vodka.
Definitely, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
It's UV.
It's UV brand, so that may or may not be vodka.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. I guess, yeah, it's like a peach-flavored liqueur.
Definitely.
I mean, is it really syrupy, or is it kind of, sort of thin and watery?
I'd say it's thin and watery.
Probably right in the middle.
Okay. So then it sounds like it is peach-flavored vodka. I mean, they make all kinds of flavored vodkas at this point, and they are a bit different than, like fruit-flavored brandies and liqueurs and stuff, which are a bit more syrupy usually, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
That's good stuff.
I think we already started this, but I want to start this officially here. We have Mr. Andrew WK on the phone.
Yes, hello everyone. Happy to be here. And if I'm not mistaken, Chris, you and I kind of go back quite a ways.
Yes, yeah, I've been around following you for quite some time, following your entire career.
I remember your name, obviously, for all kinds of reasons, but I have a very specific visual memory of you. I don't know now, it was a profile photo either on some website. It could have been MySpace. It could have been Facebook. It could have been Twitter. It could have been even a message board. From my memory, you were making a very funny face, sort of like a smile as though you were in pain or suffering from extreme confusion, with sort of a fuzzy, maybe sort of sideburns. Is that you?
That's his everyday
Yes,
look, I think.
that is me.
Okay, great. Wow. Okay.
And that's
Well,
that's
I remember
something
that quite well.
I wanted to ask you about that. Well, there's a whole shit ton of things I want to ask you because, as it's aware now, I am a big fan. But what
Thank
you, as obsessed as people get with musicians, I kind of feel like you get that obsessed with your fans, and you have this uncanny way, as you just said, of remembering people and going out of your way to remember people. Like I remember walking up to you, just to hand you a CD at a show, and you looked at me and you kind of mouthed my name with me as I said it, and you said what you said there. You said, "Yes, you had the mutton chops on the MySpace." And like, do you sit there and actually try and pay attention and focus on that so you can remember these people?
Well, with you, your photo, it was just a very memorable photo. So you should take credit for that. I mean, I think anyone who saw that picture would probably look twice, if not thrice or 4 or 5 or even 6 times at the photo. It was a great picture, and it's just one of those pictures that really stuck in my head. And also, you have a really great name. I mean, Chris Brake that's one of those great names that someone wishes they were born with. It's like a name that a great movie character or something would have. So that also helped. Some people's names are harder to remember or don't have that kind of power. But on this same topic, I believe John Rapp I have met before too. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, I believe you have. Yeah, we
Okay.
met you. I actually have the date right here. September 3rd, 2003.
Was that where was that?
Yeah, let's see. I thought you were about to say it. I would have been really impressed. That was at the Metro in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you okay? Are you and then John Rapp, R-A-P-P. I don't remember his photo necessarily. Are you guys friends with that gentleman, Brad?
We ran into him at shows. I wouldn't say
Right.
I wouldn't say we were friends with him, but it was hard to go to a show in the Midwest and not run into him, and definitely have conversations
Exactly.
with him.
Well, to answer your broader question, it's not something that I would try to do. In fact, it's strange because, like a lot of people, I've kind of struggled with remembering people in a lot of situations, or at least names and things like that. I think it's been more, I'm just so, especially in the very beginning, I was amazed that anyone was showing up to participate in this with me, and was so excited then when speaking to these people that, you felt the same way I felt about not just this music, but sort of the whole feeling that the music is there to create. And so it was really very encouraging for me and very exciting to meet these like-minded people. That's, I guess, how I felt about it. And then as the years have gone on, I've actually been even more blown away for starters that I'm still getting to do it, that any of it's still continuing on, but then that also people that were there with me right at the beginning, that as we were building it together, are still with me, are still there, and that we're still doing it together. So it's not something that took a lot of effort. It was a very natural, inherent excitement about this whole thing. It's sort of unique like that, because I've met a lot of other people that I've met a bunch of times, and I still don't remember their names, and they're like family members or people I'm supposed to know, but I don't have that kind of connection with them that caused me to